What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Pumaplow. Welcome back to another Plains and Simple here on the PC. Farm Sim 17, of course, by Mr. Stevie. The map, of course. Of course. Alright, so we're firing everything back up because I had obviously stopped the map since the last video. I really, I really like to batch record these bad boys and not do this. And for some reason, none of my... Oh, I know why. Because I switched computers. I'm on the new computer now, obviously. But none of my field courses are saved. So I'm going through and, like, making field courses. That way I can pick up all the straw. Which is probably going to take me about 3 to 6 lifetimes. 3 to 6 lifetimes. I probably should... I'm trying to stay away from them, but I probably should bring in some mods. Like a giant modded loading wagon that holds 1,000,000 liters or 500,000 liters or something more than whatever the in-game one holds now. That would probably be nice, right? Probably. Anyway, it's all good. So we're setting up courses here because, like I said, when I jumped to the new computer, I did not... I'm going to say on purpose because it was, but I did not save any of my like courseplay stuff. It's all on the old computer technically, and technically I could go retrieve it if I wanted to, but sometimes it's just good to start courseplay over again because you learn, you learn how it works better on this map if you do this, or how you should handle traffic in this spot or that spot. I was talking to Benedict about this in our TeamSpeak the other day, that, it's good occasionally for me just to blow up courseplay and start over. So that is exactly what we have accomplished here, and yeah, hopefully we're all good now. Hopefully we're all good now anyway, so that we can do that. And I believe this is the first. Let me double check this here while I'm talking to you guys. You can probably hear the mouse clicking, but let's see, this would be that video. Okay, I believe this is gonna be the first one, yeah, that was recorded in 60 frames per second. So what that means is the file sizes are absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how the 60 frame of footage, or 60 cent, oh my god, words are hard. I don't know how the 60 frame per second footage is going to look sped up like the 30 frame footage. The 30 frame footage looked alright sped up. I'm hoping it looks better in the 60 frame. Plus, I'm using the other program to record the video as well, so it's a lot higher quality video. Not to mention it's at double the frame rate. So hopefully it looks okay. I've already recorded this one and then one more in 60 frames with the other program and everything. So if it looks good, we will continue to record them this way. The only thing that sucks, and I'll be completely honest, is the file sizes are massive. The raw video files are just, ridiculous, okay? Let me just tell you that. We're talking like for episode 22, which I believe is the next one. Yeah, the next one. It's a little bit longer episode. It's gonna, or no, actually it's about the same. It's almost 30 gigs worth of recording. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. One of the last streams that I did before taking my little break, it was 4 hours and 5 minutes long, the recording, so it was a Saturday night stream. That was 21 gigs. So yeah, it's kind of a lot. The last Monday stream that I did, I recorded for... It's not telling me the time here. How long did I record for? It's not telling me, but around, I think it was a little over 2 hours. And 2 hours, 49 minutes, 51 seconds. That was 15 gigs. So the good news is, with recording this way, the new computer can handle this footage very efficiently, very effectively. Now, once I get the new video card, if I can, if the price ever comes down from the whole Bitcoin debacle that's going on with video card prices right now, if the price ever comes down and I'm able to get a new video card, it'll handle them even better, of course, because I'll have more CUDA cores to render with and just more video power in general. So that will be nice. But for right now, even with the old 960, it actually handles these 60 frame a second videos fairly well. Fairly well. You can tell it hurts a little bit, but it handles them fairly well, and well, that's all that really matters, as long as it works. And realistically, these videos, these 60 frame a second videos on the old computer, and the only ones that I've ever rendered on the old computer were the on the farms, shooting with the GoPro 2.7K at 60 frames. Those videos absolutely annihilated that old computer. Okay, we're talking for a 20-minute on the farm, we're talking minimum 3 to 4 hours of render time on that other computer. And that's the quote streaming computer now. Perfectly fine for streaming. That computer is, of course. So on this computer, yeah, you're only talking like 40 minutes, 45 minutes maybe. The processors aren't that much different, but that little bit of difference makes a big difference apparently. So it's kind of nice that I have the new computer. Plus, if I want, because I have two computers with the same editing program on them, I can fire up something on each computer, which I've done a couple times now, and that just really helps me out. So getting this new computer up and running has definitely helped the productivity of Pumaplow, the efficiency of Pumaplow has definitely helped that in good ways, of course. So there's that. So what am I setting up a course for now? What am I doing? Wait and see. Wait and see. Evil genius at work. So what I'm actually doing here is I'm setting up a course on Courseplay, of course, and I passed where I wanted to go, so we'll just pause it and eliminate and then start it back up, and yeah, we'll be good to go, right? All good, no worries. Basically what I'm doing here is I'm down here at, well, I'm sure it has a real name, Sawmill, Lumber Yard, whatever. The Wood Chip Sell Point. So I have kind of hinted at this for a little while. I would like to start plowing some fields together. Now, the problem with plowing fields together on this map is that, well, there's a lot of pesky trees in the way, you see. So what we have to do is get rid of said tree. So let's get rid of said trees. Oh goodness. So here was what I was talking about with the auger, or the auger wagon. I don't know. I've been told there's a way where you can set it so when the pipe comes out it goes down so far and then the chute moves, but I haven't really been able to figure that out, so I'm gonna have to get with a Benedict in the TeamSpeak and figure that out if it is a thing. And still fighting the semi-drivers over here with the chaff. Just saying. Definitely still fighting those guys. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. No worries. Or a lot of worries. I'm not sure which one, but something like that. No worries, a lot of worries. I'm not sure. Somewhere in there. But basically, yeah, we're putting all this in storage right now. I'm actually not sure how much we ended up with. Yeah, because I didn't finish it for quite a while, even after the next video. So it was a whole thing. It was definitely a whole thing. But yeah, they're so frustrating. So frustrating the way they would just drive away. I never did figure it out. So kind of strange, but hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, right? Alright, so I'm just riding along and being like, you better go where you're supposed to go. You silly mongoose, you. That's all I know. Alright, look, that one works. That one worked out quite well. Just saying. What am I looking at here? I'm looking at different auger wagons. And I'm like, I don't have anything that would work because the one that came with the Big Bud Pack, that auger is way too low for semi-trucks to start out with. So there's that. So we're buying a tractor with a front loader and the Brux chipper. Now, I will say I didn't realize this is technically the wrong Brux chipper. This is a slightly edited Brux chipper that was edited by, I want to say, Green Gangster, a member of the community that we haven't seen for a while. So Gangster, if you're watching, hi buddy. Haven't seen him in a minute, but yeah, so what he did is he made it so on your HUD down there it would actually show you how much you had. And I know there's a billion versions of this brush chipper out there. I'm well aware of that. I'm having problems getting the stumper attachment on here. Just saying, it's kind of a tricky one to get on there, but I thought it was funny. So I'm like, I'm going to leave that in, and well, yeah. So reset it to the homestead instead. Now, I will tell you, I tried, this is actually like my 4th attempt to film this video, and I kept deleting clips and deleting clips and deleting clips because I tried to have courseplay come to the Brux chipper. Basically run its little course and then come back to the Brux chipper. Kind of like how it would offload from a combine, right? So the problem with that was every time I would do it, it would lock the game up. So we didn't do that. So there was a little cut there. I believe I had to go, like, forget what I had to do while recording this video. But hey, little cut, all good. We got the stumper hooked up. We're going to fix this guy again because he's frustrating me. But hey, what else is new? Probably just need to redo a course, but that's okay. That is okay. So basically what we're going to do here with the old Brux chipper is try to figure out how to use it. We never actually use the stumper / saw attachment. It's usually faster for us, and I'm saying us like myself and the boys in the multiplayer. It's usually faster to send somebody with a chainsaw and then send the tractor with the stumper, or send the tractor with the Brux chipper and then send a stump grinder afterwards. But this is much better for me in single players. I don't have to do this 3 times, basically, just twice. Cut the tree down, which I know I can cut it down with the Brux, by the way. I'm well aware. But anyway, so the problem with that Brux chipper that we have in this, or that I have in this map right now, as of recording this video, is you can tell here in a second it only holds 55,000 liters. That's not enough. Those trees are well over that threshold. So technically, all of these trees that I'm chipping right here, I am losing wood chips. So I was like, hey, we have the Demco harvest link. I can pull that around and use it as an auger wagon, because that's the only auger wagon that I have. And I know it's not really an auger wagon, but you know what I mean. It's the only auger wagon that I have in this Let's Play, in my mod folder, that would take wood chips. So I'm like, I'll just use it as an auger wagon. It holds like a lot. I'll be able to pull that around with this Massey, right? You guys can probably answer that question, right? You guys can probably guess the answer to that question. And well, yeah, we'll see it here in a second. Kind of all over the place, but hey, that's okay. But yeah, I did not realize that I had the Brux chipper that only holds 55,000. Benedict in our team speak, he made a edited Brux chipper that holds 200,000. So you can actually cut down 2 of these trees and have a little wiggle room left. You know what I'm saying? So I put it on, basically. It is on the map now. And actually, during my break, I did take a little time and do some more tree trimming, because I figured, why not? I'd already filmed like a bunch of it, and actually, the next video might just be all tree trimming. I can't quite remember at this point, so there's that. Not really trimming, removal. We don't trim the trees. We just flat get rid of them. I was having a heck of a time, by the way, with the chainsaw. You can see how much I'm having to move around. I finally learned if I just stand up, don't even crouch, seemed to work better. It seemed to work a lot better. So you can see 55,000, I'm full, and then I would put it into the Demco. So at least I'm able to get more than one tree before having to drive to the next one. And I have learned since using the Brux chipper on this particular tree how to stump more efficiently with this bad boy, because it's really not that hard. You just have to know what you're doing. And there's like key placements you have to put the snout of that thing to make the tree disappear. So there is that. You can see it's kind of silly. Got to raise up every time to offload into the wagon. And you can see my number down there doesn't move because it's technically still on me. You know what I'm saying? Like it was in the front and then boom, it's to the back. It just, the number never changes. So yeah, this process would be so much easier if Courseplay would treat this like a combine. It shows up in the list when you go to select your combine. It shows up in the list, but every time they go to drive to you, it just locks the game up and well, you're done. So I want to point out real quick, by the way, look at the fuel number, guys. Look at that fuel number. Hashtag it in the chat. You guys know what to do. There's that. So, but yeah, I'm like, I'll totally get this thing full. It won't be that heavy. It's only like 200 and something thousand liters of wood chips. No big deal, right? Yeah, right. Maybe if I had a bigger tractor, but I believe the Massey here that I'm using, and I could be wrong, but I believe it is the biggest tractor that you can put the front end loader on. So that's kind of why I went with it, because I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong. But I feel like it is the biggest tractor you can put that front loader on. You can tell. My front wheels are basically off the ground right now. This bad dog is heavy, okay? That Demco is really heavy with all of that, all those wood chips in there. Just saying. Like trying to stop to get that stump, because some stumps, they're weird. You got to get them from one side or the other. It's a whole thing. You guys probably know that from playing the game as well. And then I was like, screw it, forget the stump. I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm out of here. Fun fact, I don't actually know if I went back and got that stump. I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I'm plowing the fields together. I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah, we're going to try to stop. Maybe not so much. Maybe not sure kind of thing. Stop right here. Leave the Demco. I realized that I couldn't handle it. I just couldn't handle it. It's too heavy for that tractor. You know, maybe if I was running a quad track, but then I can't put the front loader arms on the front to put the Brucks on there, so there's that. Or, you know, something like that. So I'm like, hey, let's save the game. Saving the game is a good thing while messing with trees, just saying. Here again, stupid driver caught over here at the edge of the map. It's nowhere near where he needs to be. There's plenty of headland, end rows, room. Plenty for him, okay? Plenty. So we just filled 2 semis out of there, and you can see there was still a fair bit. And I didn't realize. Now I did realize the Brucks chipper was still full with its 55,000 yet again. So there's that. So I'm like, okay, at 55,000, I guess I can just run here, and the trucks can fill out of that, which actually worked out quite well. It just kind of sucked having to run every tree back. Every single tree back to the Demco. But the Demco did, like I said, it did work out fairly well for what I was trying to do. I don't know. The Demco to me is more of a selling tool than anything else if you can string together a bunch of them. Like on, or even a multiplayer thing. Like if you have, say, one truck, but you run in a couple combines and a couple auger wagons, the Demco makes all the sense in the world for me, multiplayer. But in single player, especially running Courseplay like I'm running, I really don't see using it like for harvest. It's just an extra thing that I kind of don't need. You know, if I was like hauling from a distance and my truck was going to be gone for quite some time, then that's really where the Demco comes in. But you don't always need that. So there's that. There is that. And people are home in my house. They've been gone all day. They're home now. Oh boy, hope they can give me just like a couple more minutes of quiet real fast. Get this voiceover done for this video. So if you guys do hear anything in the background, they're probably going to come yell at me to help them with some groceries that they got, but we're nearing the end of this video, so they can wait a minute. Just saying. Just saying. So there's that. So it's a long process, honestly, cutting down all these trees by yourself. Well, halfway by myself, because I do have Courseplay to haul them away, which helps out quite a bit. And you can see using the Demco, I really don't have to worry all the time about like, oh, is there a truck there? So there's that. That part's nice. And then this stupid auger wagon just killing me. Just killing me, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, but I can redo that course and we should be good to go. But it's nice not having to worry about if there's trucks But at the same time, like right now it's full. I'm still have a decent amount on me. It's like, trucks, come back, please. Please, trucks, come back. Just saying. Oh, and another one got stuck. These trucks over here were so bad. Or actually, there's only one truck. I had two on there originally because I'm like, I don't want the harvester to ever stop, you know, but it just wouldn't. It just got so frustrating. So frustrating. Just saying. So there's that. There is that. I don't even know what I'm doing with this guy. Oh, I'm telling him to go to the first waypoint. That's what it was. Let's go to the first one and drive, dude. Just go. Just drive on, plow on, you know, that kind of thing. Just quit being a nightmare for me, please. Thanks. I appreciate it. Alright, so now we're empty, and the thingamabob's empty. That's the end of the video. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button for more. Subscribe if you have not already done so. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.